Hello, hello. This is your Dallas Spiritual Reader. Let's talk about it. Like, share, and subscribe, and feel my vibe. You know I don't get on this YouTube begging for donations or scamming people. I'm 80/20, must I say. But I did an EP on Jaguar, spending her time in jail. See, 'cause she's telling the people that she want to call it her habeas corpus when you don't want to be transported. But that's not the truth. Jag will be transported back. I let people ride on me saying she was in Mesquite, Texas, but truly she was in Shreveport. You see, Jag is in transition ever since those Geechee witches got her. Goomba wanna go back to Jag. I'm channeling, so if it come true, I was correct. You know, Jag is not lying about the soda. It's full of drugs, female and male, barber shops, tire shops, and auto shops. You hear that, DeSoto boys? Now do your job. Jag has let out so much information that is the truth and complexity of her delivery. People felt some kind of way when she said Goomba was going to do something to those kids. But she didn't know how to relate what she was trying to say. I said the same thing to Nikki with those kids in your house. Stop letting different men come in. You see, that's what's wrong with some of y'all young niggerettes. You allow people to come in your house, touch your children, beat on them, even kill them. There's a situation going on now where a teen had 2 guns in the house. A child ended up dead. So they charging a teen with the neglect of having the guns in the house. His own brother is dead. So with Nikki admitting Goomba had mental issues and also something extra in his panties. And I don't think he would touch the kid sexually because that little 3/8-inch whistle doesn't work. He's good in oral sex, just as Jaguar. But let's take it to the real topic. Jackie's mama sits in that hotel, but what people don't know, Jackie had connection in Louisiana. She had people checking on her mom. You know, Jackie is also involved now in cut members. Shaka, Velvet, Solar. There are so many people in a network of the new age group called herpes, must I say. They all form their own colonies. You know that Nature Boy product engine to give out energy of evil. It exists. Just as world news, must I say. He used to eat a lot of energy from Nature Boy. You wonder why his show is off the air over and over and over. See, when you serve the universe through evil, it comes back to you. And that reflects me back to Jag. Jack told a lady about her kids getting hurt because of Goomba. That could be a true situation. The people was angry because their own household and things that happened to them. Instead of saying an addict, you know that addict Pookie, your cousin, that you guys don't go and help. You put him outside like he's a dog in the backyard. Let's get real, niggas and niggerettes. When a black woman is broken, she wanna find love. Not noticing that the principle of love is to be safe, secure, law, trusting. Jack tried to find a way to make their marriage, which is just common law marriage. If I'm wrong, show me the marriage deed. But this common law marriage that you can do in Texas, if you with a man for 6 months, you start using his name, you're common law married if you live together and he's not married to any party else. Do you feel my vibe? So I am saying Jackie is Miss Johnson. And Goomba knows the truth, just like he did with those twins that wasn't his. And the only reason Nikki let him in the house, he had $800 a month to give her. That was the help. Because if she really want to help them, she could have let him be in a budget suite hotel for $365 a week. That $1,800 would have covered that, and not around those kids. Because CPS be listening. If something would have happened to those kids while Goomba was there, guess who they gonna blame? I don't want to see a weak king study stomped on after the woman he loved said he had a 3-inch mic. You see, Jacqueline does has things she needs to pay for, but she's not so cruel. She didn't do a drive-by or throw knives at the kids. She didn't go in front of the house and curse out the kids. She was just doing something a broken woman do when she want a piece of man. You know, a lot of you niggerettes are doing that. You're living with a man on Section 8. Let me tell you a secret. A king wouldn't live that way. So since you don't have a king, guess what you truly are? Guess what your meaning is? I'll let you answer that. You see, I'm not like these other people out here. I channel the goodness to make it better up. And I'm asking y'all, as a sister, Creole sister, a Louis sister, let's pull the energy to Jaguar right to get her mindset back. If you go listen to Jag's song, way back then when she was playing with Jay-Z, you can hear Goomba's story. You see, two toxic people got together at a bar. And they said, what the hell, let's fall in love. And they did that. Goomba mom knew it was a mistake because she'd been down that road. But you see, Goomba is searching for love with a short mic, with extra in his underwears, non-functioning pencil, must I say. But he's so decisive because he don't know what to do. But I'm not going to say Goomba's a bad dude, even though I know, allegedly, truth, that he has striped Jag. And sometimes it was also aggressiveness from Jag when she's high. or verbal abuse. But see, the violation is already on both sides. Dysfunctional families with the additive of being an addict on drugs for both, allegedly. And the indeed that they did going down I-20 Arizona, let's say some trafficking, additive with the cut group of Nature Boy. That demon came in a picture and did a ritual on top of Jag. Which ritual? She needs to go to jail because she needs detox, mental stability, and a new storyline. Do you feel my vibe? Jack just has a misdemeanor. She'll be back out of here with the additive of mentally ill. But see, she has a mom that's paying the price of her ailments. She has dementia. Dementia looks like mental illness, but it's not. It's frustration, stress, confusion, complexity, and functioning. She can go to the restroom on her own. She knows she needs her diabetes medication. She knew Jackie didn't have it before she left Texas. You see, don't go and brew coffee when you're not happy to buy the coffee. Some of you don't want to forgive Jack about the kids, but you need to blame Nikki, Goomba, and Jag. 3 is a company. Do you feel my vibe? You see, Goomba's all right long as Jag doesn't be with Mans, because you know his little thing is not functioning. So, or sex Jag gets from him, and that's just an orgasm. But she truly loved this man, even though it's toxic. The play of the gun is a joke, or is it? Did you see Whitney Houston getting high as a kite while Bobby Brown sat back in hand clap? Do you feel my vibe? You know, when Goomba took her to those Geechees, the same woman that was there during the presentation of Mo 3 Death, added with the cut life, added with the social media evil and lies and deceptions, you will feel my vibe. Have you ever seen a woman that don't understand her craft? Have you ever seen a woman that tries to be grateful by giving servant to her mother, but in the long hand resents her for what happened? Have you ever seen a woman with a child with a high IQ, but has been labeled autistic and talks like a robot because he thinks different? His calibration of his mind takes him a different space, must I say. But he's very intelligent. He wants to go to college, and he can. If you look at Jag, husband before Goomba, they look alike. Go look at Jag, dad, and you'll see what I see. You see, sometimes women give so much to the point where some can't take it anymore. Some go get on drugs. Some lose it. Some commit suicide. But this toxic story won't end until death comes, allegedly. Look at Whitney Houston. She battled and battled and battled. God came and sacrificed her father. Think about that. And the man she had that wasn't a king, another nigga named Bobby, just like the Bobby shop. Do you feel my vibe? You see, demons never change their name, just like they never change their behavior. I know, because I'm a good Geechee. Solar means no good to even velvet. But right now, nobody can tell her that. When that child comes, she will see. I want to ask and tell velvet, don't forget about that baby they burnt up. How do we know it wasn't alive? If the esophagus wasn't cleaned out, you know you didn't have any medical care. And Solar is acting like he just lost a child. You better know when you have a demon in your house. See, that's what Nikki had to learn. Now she done moved another nigga in. So you see what Goomba had. Remember, Goomba is a homeless man. He has nothing to lose. With a dysfunctional family, mother will communicate with him. But that nigga she got won't. That's supposed to be a preacher. Do you feel my vibe? This story I'm